Hey everyone, I just wanted to share some of the stuff that I just picked up right now at this store called Go. I think it's like calendars and games, and they also have like toys. And I managed to pick up a few things here that pretty cool. I'm in my car right now. Just might as well do it now, right? Before I just take them all out. I got this Jitsu here for $5, which to me it's a pretty good deal. But even better than that, I got some for $3. Like just opened one with the weapon, $3 on that. I got a pretty nifty Burt figure here for also $5. A sorceress for $3. I'm going to use that. See, I like the cheap ones that way. I can use them for like custom fodder. I picked up this awesome $5. I think it's Leonard. These are the Leonard figures, core figures, and the female one in particularly have more articulation, and the head sculpts are really good. They fit in really well with your 3 3/4 inch GI Joes. But for $5, then you get all these little accessories. The Leonard is just one of those figure lines that it says $7.99 there, but I actually got it for $5. But it's just one of those lines that actually is Jurassic Clash. Sorry, they reuse the core figures for the Jurassic Clash line, but they're just another one of those underrated toy companies that have really, really good sculpting at times too. So I picked up also. I don't know if these are from this property called Haunt, but I got this for $3. Little voodoo man there, and this corpse-looking guy, 5 point of articulation with a little Halloween bucket. That's pretty cool. And a couple of, I got a Stratos in there too, $3 for this Buzz Off, which I could use for either army building or parts. A Phase 1 Clone Trooper for $5. I'm not huge on Clone Troopers, but still a good deal, put on my Star Wars wall. And an Ahsoka Retro that I can definitely use for customs, and 2 lightsabers that I could use as well. And finally, a Vincent Price. What do you call these? Toonie Terrors? Yeah. And I've been wanting to get this, but for $5, this is awesome. There's a little hand here that you could put on there, and a little cigarette, little skull. It's just pretty cool. And I like that skull. It might be something that I could use for, I don't know, like it looks like worried Skeletor, but awesome figure nonetheless. It's just it's a nice little place to find some decent deals. Sometimes you won't find anything. Sometimes you'll find a lot of cool things. But I'll say it's just that's part of how I collect. It's you wait. It's kind of like fishing. Sometimes you'll find some good stuff. Sometimes, you're not going to find an amazing Skeletor figure or something from NECA that's like high end, but you'll find some good stuff like this for cheap. And it's just one of those that occasionally happens. And that's how I've always been collecting over the years and saving money, going to these discount stores or wherever, and then, maybe if I don't want it later on, I could just put it in a lot and sell it. But I'm definitely going to use them for like some Fuerza T customs, and the armor itself on Jitsu is awesome. And I've always wanted to make I think it's the Enchantress from Filmation, so I can definitely do that now, or see if I can pop off the head and put a Tila head on there. So there's just so many options that you can do with toys like this, and the best thing to do it is at a good price. I see a lot of people buying expensive figures and making customs out of that. I really feel bad for the people that bought Jitsu when it first came out. I was one of them, because you got an oversaturation. But what I like about Buzz Off is that, if you remember correctly, in some of the lore, there's a lot of these avian, whatever you call them, bee soldiers, and this is perfect for army building. Plus he's got these cool little claw hands and wings and a helmet. Same thing with Stratos. You can make a bunch of Stratos army builders here, or I could reuse this body and make another cool Beastman sort of thing. But anyway, just to show you, check out this place if it's in. I mean, I live close to some outlet malls, so maybe the website has some stuff too. But a lot of this stuff is, like I said, it's stuff that's either been returned or stuff that was in bad packaging or messed up packaging, and they'll just send it back off and put them in a, I guess, in a big truck or something, and these guys will buy them off it. But worth checking out. You never know what you may find. Take care. We'll see you later on.